Medicine is not just a specific substance or a specific event. It can also just be the person.
Yeah, I've never had a massage quite like what James offers.
He collaborates with people to bring them to a different dimension of mentality.
One of the things that James brings to sessions that a lot of people might not think is part of what they might consider a massage or some kind of a healing massage session is he invariably asks me what my intent is.
I might not have known why I came when I walked in the door, but when I leave, I'm like, oh, obviously, that's why I came.
The doing can give and change somebody's life or somebody's feeling just for 1 hour. It means something from above.
Yeah, so it was during an ayahuasca journey, and one of my friends had something wrong with his neck, and just anybody said, oh, would you mind rubbing my shoulder? I thought, okay, I'll do it, and then my friend gave me some cannabis cream. As soon as I put it on, it was just like, whoa. My fingers, my hands, it was just like this clear white, it was like, dang. And so I ended up just working on like 5 people in a row. And it was surprising to me because I had never really thought about massage. It wasn't a part of my field. It was not anything that I would have done. And I thought it was kind of a luxury kind of thing. And then now it's just like, oh, there's something to this. So that was a big decision because 2 weeks from there, I was already enrolled in school.
I used to have conducting issues with my shoulder, so I was traveling around the country with Les Mis, and I would get massages from professionals in many, many towns. And I was amazed when James, in the middle of his training, was already twice as good as any masseur I'd ever experienced in so many ways. And so not only did he know what he was doing, but there was a sense of balance in it, a sense of like he was plugging into your umbilical cord and could just kind of know what needed to happen. And I told him, I said that you're like a little miracle. You can keep this up, 120 sessions later on, here we are. Are we about to?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah, good, my lady's here.
I met James through his food.
Hey, how are you? I'm fantastic.
But then when I started to explore with him, how did you come up with these ideas? He was telling me how he would see them in his meditations and almost like a direct, why don't you try mixing this fruit with this ingredient and then adding this fruit as a base? And he gets all excited about it. And then we get to be the ones to kind of have the experience that he's creating.
Yeah, usually throughout the whole thing, we'll start out with like some kind of a cacao drink. And I always like to, at some point, give people some vanilla in coconut milk. It raises the vibration. It takes them to a different place. Oops.
These are the most labor-intense fruit in the world.
And there's something about the vanilla, and I grind the whole bean up. So the skin and everything's in there because the skin has a lot of oils and tannins in it. So you're really taking in vanilla, and it probably for most people, the most vanilla they'll have in one setting.
I'm glad I have a gentleman, James. I'm glad to have him in my life. I remember one day he says, Ely, I want to be like you. And I told him, no, you have to create it your name. You have to make yourself. And people should follow you, your technique. And I told him the date will come, you will be there. I'm sorry, I'm saying it's goosebumps, it's memory. I just want to hug you. Yeah. And after a while, I heard from people, do you ever met James? And one day James says, Ely, I want to try to treat you. Can I treat you? Can I show you my way? First 30 minutes, I was like, wow, I have to learn from him. I have to get something from him. My energy started to come back, and I said, what the fuck are you? Sorry, what is this? And I said, wow, he has some power. He has something uniqueness, which is sometimes difficult to explain what specifically he has. But bravo, bravo, bravo.
This is something I get to receive as a gift. just this gift, this opportunity to receive. And he just facilitates that so beautifully. I would tell somebody, if you're looking for someone to help you on multiple levels process some injury, whether physical or spiritual, and get flow back in your life, I think James's offerings of body work with his intuitive perception of what's going on in your aura, in your being, that combined with what the plant medicines and his training in that really brings it together for me in a way that has allowed me to really further my own spiritual practice.
People connect to different medicines and meditation and, you know, different ways to get, like, to reconnect to yourself and also to, like, bring your own energy back. And I've tried a bunch of different things, and, you know, I think for me, James is at, like, the top of my list of, like, a human medicine. I spend a lot of my life in New York City, a little numb to what's going on around me, and I feel like I have stagnant energy and I'm holding to everything tense. And the beauty of coming to James is, like, I feel alive again. I feel my energy moving. I know that when I come, he's gonna see it all the way through. So he's not gonna say, okay, we're done. He's gonna say, hey, Lisa, like, where are we? Where are you? Like, what's coming up? How can I help you? And, like, you don't leave the table until, like, you've really gone to the place you were meant to be. Like, he will be with you till the end.
I just do one of these a day.
It's traveling in time. Knowing that you are in the heart of the city, but at the same time, you're kind of not.